We've got colors so you can decide where you want to scrub. It has soft scrubbing, but then coarse scrubbing. It's genius. Invented by a guy who was tapped by our resident Midas, who was Lori Grenier, and now we've got this here. It's a feature price of $23.14. Maybe your sponge just requires way too much elbow grease. Maybe your sponge gets stinky. Maybe your sponge requires that you have a sponge and steel wool and 5 different things to clean. This actually meets all of it. As we mentioned, V32802, and I think we actually have 8 over here because I want to show you what you're going to get. As you come back to me, you're going to receive eight multicolor Scrub Daddies. And Aaron Krause, the inventor, so nice to see you. Laura Grenier, you are our resident entrepreneur. She, of course, is from Shark Tank, and she found Aaron there. She found him there. She found you there. And you've been a huge success story because we've had 2 Today Special Values on this. They sold out instantly. Initially, it came in yellow, but now we've got colors and we've got scented. And so if you actually are a Scrub Daddy user, please call us. We're at 1-800-395-1601. And I'm just going to let you take it away, Aaron, because honestly, it's the patented technology that you brought to us that really kind of put the regular sponge on its head.
Well, you hit major points. It doesn't smell, it doesn't scratch, but I think what hooked Lori on the Shark Tank show was its ability to change texture by only changing the temperature of your water. And that's completely unique to Scrub Daddy. And I'm going to show you that.
Sure.
Here I've got some hot water. Here I've got cold water, and I want you to see, it only takes a couple seconds in hot or cold water to completely transform the sponge. Now look, when it's warm, it's soft, compressible, and moldable. And I'm gonna show you, it's just like a typical sponge. So under 10 pounds of weight, you see it's soft, it's compressible, it's moldable, but Rachel, check this out.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That's astonishing.
When it's cold, it's hard, it's firm, and it's ready for heavy-duty scrubbing, like over here on this glass stovetop. Now, this is a real stovetop. We burned on brown gravy, cheese, mustard, tomato sauce onto a glass stovetop, and also onto one of these non-stick pans. Now, look, I take the Scrub Daddy, and I just begin to scrub, and this is what I did on Shark Tank, and I think Lori really, I looked up and her eyes lit up. It just cuts right through these burned-on messes, but what it doesn't do is cause any damage to delicate surfaces like a glass stovetop. And guess what I'm using here as my chemical to do all that cleaning with?
What?
Water.
Water?
Just
Water.
H2O.
Yeah, exactly.
No chemicals.
No
Isn't
chemicals.
that amazing?
Yeah.
And you know what? I want to point out also that if you were doing this with your regular sponge, right, when you finish scrubbing something that looked this bad, your regular sponge would look all icky, and you basically almost ruined that regular sponge. But with Scrub Daddy, something different happens.
That's
yeah,
right.
wait till you see that.
Yeah.
The amazing thing about this is not just food in your pan or on the stove. This is burnt on, crusted, caramelized food.
Yeah, you can see it doesn't just fall off. And even on non-stick pots and pans, you do need to scrub a little bit, but what you don't want to do is scrub off that delicate surface like if you use a green scouring pad or like you mentioned, a metal Brillo pad. And you see here, look at our Scrub Daddy.
It looks horrible.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Well, he's not even smiling anymore, but we can bring him right back to life. Because of this unique material, I'm going to show this in real time.
Okay.
I'm going to bring him, put him right here in the warm water. Lori, remember what that does?
Oh my gosh, when he lifts this out, it is going to be perfect, yellow, smiley, like he never just used it on all that burnt on black stuff.
Like it's brand new again.
And
That's
get
what
this,
I love about it.
It's also totally dishwasher safe, so you can put this in the dishwasher, and every day it will be fresh and sanitized. But remember our Scrub Daddy? Look at that.
Isn't that amazing?
He's already back to bright,
so perfect,
fresh, clean, and here's the great thing, 2 months lab tested, no odors. Go smell your household sponge. Throw it out. Right. You're gonna love Scrub Daddy.
They're stinky, they're smelly, and these never smell, which I adore about that.
They never
there's
smell.
So much more that you can do too, Rachel. Wait till you see everything else that this is going to do.
All right, let's do it. They never smell. You are receiving a set of 8, so if you do the math on that, it's about $2.90 per Scrub Daddy. And because they're colors, think about where you have different sponges, right? So maybe the blue is for the bathroom, the yellow is going to be for your kitchen, the orange might be for the garage, you know, the green might be for your car. But you're getting 8 of these for that $23.14, and that is a feature price. And Aaron, you were just showing us that you actually created it in a certain shape for a reason.
So the smiley face looks great. It's much nicer than gross moldy sponge in your kitchen.
Yeah.
But look at this. With Scrub Daddy, you actually put it on your hand, and then it stays on your hand. You don't have to hold the sponge. Look here. When you hold a sponge, it's hard to get into a lot of areas, and you only have one surface to work with. But when you put a sponge on your hand, that gives you unprecedented access all the way to the bottom of cups, bowls, mugs, coffee pots, muffin tins, all over the house. And Lori's gonna show me this.
Yes,
Look at
a
this.
fun little thing is this, the mouth. You can just clean your spoons, stick it right through, see the side view, just go like this,
And squeeze
pull
them
it
and pull it.
sideways, pull it, clean. Great.
And it will clean both sides
So
at the
it's
same
your
time.
soft scrubby sponge, and then it's your coarse scrubbing sponge, and it just depends on which water you use. V32802 is your item number. You know what? We asked for someone to call us and share her story. Beverly's on the phone.
Oh,
so
great.
Hi, Beverly.
Hi,
I'm
Beverly.
Rachel, but this is the creator, Aaron Krause, and this is the woman who
And this
found
is my
him.
awesome partner, Lori Grenier.
Lori Grenier. How are you?
Hi, Beverly.
Guys, I'm well. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you for inventing this fabulous product.
Oh, thank you so much.
I bought several sets. I have given them as gifts, and everyone I give to loves them, and they order their own, and it's just a phenomenal product. I keep one on my sink for cleaning dishes and whatnot, and I keep another one for washing vegetables and like potatoes and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's perfect. Beverly, the thing that's music to my ears is people giving a sponge away now as a gift. I mean, that's unheard of, a sponge as a gift, but Scrub Daddy does make people happy. And as you said, you pointed out, it's got great applications all over the house, and you're even using them in different areas of the house. So I recommend the color set, because then you could separate them into different areas of the house.
Yeah. That is correct. I do have the color set. I keep one in the bathroom for cleaning in there, and like I said, one in the kitchen for
Amazing.
dishes and one for washing vegetables. I had bought, I think it was maybe last year, I had bought 2 sets, sent them to my niece in California, and I figured I would bring one set home. Her mom came over and she said, "Oh my gosh, where'd you get these sponges?" I said, "Oh, you like them?" I said, "Okay, have this." So I ended up giving my set to her.
Amazing.
And order more for me.
Wow.
That's the problem, Beverly. You get these sponges, it becomes America's new favorite sponge, and people actually want to take your sponge home.
That's right.
Well, I guess that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, it is a good thing, and you know they rinse clean. You know, some sponges don't rinse good.
Yeah.
You know, really well clean.
Well, you know what,
And-
Beverly? Thank you so much for calling in. I'm so glad that they're working for you. We're going to show some other ways that you can use it around the house, too, so maybe we'll give you some ideas, okay?
Oh, great! Thank you all for talking with me.
Thank you,
Have a great
Beverly.
day.
Thank you.
God bless
In fact,
y'all.
I'm going to
Here.
take this one that
Okay.
Beverly was just talking about
Yes.
and use it in a totally new application.
Okay.
So not just for the kitchen. Look at this. I put it back in the cold water.
This is my
Rachel,
favorite.
feel that.
I love
it's
it.
already hard and
I know.
firm.
I own them. I love them.
This is my favorite demonstration we do because I always struggled with stickers on things. You buy glassware, you buy even shoes, you can't get the stickers off. Watch this.
Just take your scrub bag, put it in cold water. That freezes them right up, and it turns them into a heavy-duty scrubber. And it's going to cut right through these annoying stickers, but not just the paper. After it goes after the paper, it goes to work on that sticky adhesive underneath it, and I'm going to remove the paper, the sticker, the adhesive, and the only chemical I use here is just cold
Just water.
and no scratches
Isn't that
at all.
great?
So think of what you're getting rid of. You're getting rid of your stinky sponges. You're getting rid of a sponge that has, you know, kind of soft scrubbing, and then maybe one that has hard scrubbing. You're getting rid of that little Brillo pad, and you're getting all 8 of them for that feature price of $23.14.
So I'm going to show this
go
right
ahead,
now.
please do.
This is a shiny lacquered piece of wood. This is your typical ordinary sponge. I go like this. In
Ruined.
2 seconds, look at that. It is completely scratched, right? Now, I'm going to take my Scrub Daddy, and I'm going to, as hard as I can, go like this. Not a scratch in sight.
And you could give
That's
me a
when we
really
tell
hard
you
workout. It
doesn't-
will
I
not
mean, watch.
scratch. And this is
You
Scrub
see
Daddy
me
in its hardest
scrubbing?
form. And look.
Look at that.
In fact, Lori, this is a new demonstration. So many people have these cast iron skillets that they've paid a lot of money to have seasoned. Well, Scrub Daddy with just cold water, no soap, will scrub all the debris off, but it will not scratch that surface. Not even your Temptations casserole dish, where it has a painted surface. I can get to the sides and the bottom in one move.
And you know what? I know we're going to go, but we said that we were going to show Beverly another application. There's a toothbrush over there.
let me grab that.
Can we show that?
Yeah.
Just for a second, because I think it's funny, but it's the cutest thing ever. So Beverly said that she gives them away as gifts. Over 2,000 of these have been spoken for. 700 people are on the phone lines for this. Remember, 8 of them in your choice of different colors so that you get to put them different places in your home. B32802 is your item number. Aaron, I love having the inventor with me. And then Lori, I love having, you know, the woman who's our